A manhunt underway for suspects after two police officers are shot and killed in an ambush-style attack this morning in Iowa. Started just after 1 this morning when officers responded to a shots fired call in Urbandale. When they got there, they found a fellow officer sitting in his patrol car dead from a gunshot wound. 20 minutes later, another officer shot and killed only 2 miles away, also in his vehicle. Details still coming in. Police have not made any arrests. There is a press conference scheduled to happen any moment now, so we'll watch for any new and developing information. You are talking about this story this morning, an emotional reunion between a dog and his family after the Humane Society accidentally adopted out a canine to another family.
Hi, buddy! What's up? Hi, guy! Hi, buddy! Hi! What's up, bud?
An emotional reunion. Michelle Daniels excited to have Kimbo back home after escaping 2 months ago. The 10-year-old canine was picked up that same day by the Humane Society. But when Daniels called to see if her father's dog was there, they said no. With the help of a few friends, they then realized that Kimbo was indeed at the Humane Society. But by the time they got there, the dog had been adopted out for some reason. His new family had already gotten attached and didn't want to give him up. So that's when a hero stepped in and offered the family $5,000 to return Kimbo to his owners.
How's it feel standing here watching all this?
Great. Yeah, I lost my dog and got it back, and this is great. So, I mean, he's man's best friend. So,
was it worth the donation?
Very much. No problem. Yeah, for sure, absolutely.
So is the family complete again?
Sure is. Kara's bark makes it complete. That's all I wanted.
Now, we've reached out to the Humane Society. So far, no comment. Coming up in a few minutes, again, as I said, you are really having your say on this story at BT Toronto. Winston is going to take a look at some of the social media comments that have been flooding in this morning already. Well, the Leafs beating McDavid and the Oilers in the Superstars' first pro game at the ACC. But before we get to hockey, the World Series, of course, going down to the wire. This is the way we like it. Chicago Cubs forcing a Game 7 against Cleveland. First inning, Cleveland 1 strike away from ending the inning. Chris Bryant hits a 2-out, 2-strike homer to put the Cubs ahead 1-0. Still in the first, runners in the corners. Watch this. Cleveland's outfielders. Oh, missed the ball. 2 runs across the dish, including a sliding Ben Zobrist, and Chicago is ahead 3-0. But the dagger comes in the top of the third, bases loaded. Addison Russell. 7-0. Seventh inning, Cubs ahead 7-2, 2 on. Lindor hits 1 to first. Looks like he might be safe, but take a look at the slow-mo replay. Chapman's foot hits the bag first, just barely. That ends the threat. Chicago wins at 9-3. So no matter what, a drought will end tonight. Will it be the Cubs or Cleveland? Kyle Hendricks will pitch for Chicago. Kluber for Cleveland. Game time 8 o'clock. Catch it on Sportsnet. Doesn't get any more exciting than this. All right, to the ACC. Newmarket's Connor McDavid signing autographs outside his hotel. Before the game, take a look at this. Kadri versus McDavid. London versus Newmarket. A little feisty, more on the duel a little later on. Bud's up 1-0 until Anderson misplays the puck, gives up an easy goal to the Oilers. Edmonton almost scores another one in the second. Shot from the point. Puck slides across the goal line, but the Leafs are lucky. No decision in regulation. So let's go to overtime.
Riley going right up the middle for Kadri. He is checked by McDavid, fights him off. Here's Kadri, scores!
3-2 the final, only the second loss for Edmonton. Toronto takes a trip down the QEW to Buffalo tomorrow night. 6:08 right now on Breakfast Television. As we said just a few minutes ago, very interesting reaction coming into that story, Winston, about the dog.
That's right. A lot of comments are coming through at BT Toronto, so we're going to be taking a look at some of the comments coming up.
All right. You're watching Breakfast Television at 6:09.